Jeopardy! Player one!
Player one, start us. While pointing the Wii remote at the screen, press the A button to... When a basketball player goes walking with the ball too long without dribbling, it's called this. Are we there yet? It's player two. Use the Wii remote or press the corresponding... Yes. Select again. Let's go over to Kelly.
Sluggers try to get backspin on the ball because it makes air move faster over the upper surface, providing this elevating force on the underside.
Okay, player two. Sorry, that's wrong. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Player three? Correct. You again, player three. Every spring, the Augusta National Golf Course hosts this famous tournament. Yes, player one. That's not it. Any other takers? Okay, player two. No, that's not right. Anyone else? It's player three. Right you are. Player three, pick again. Christian Huygens wrote about this planet's rings back in 1659. Player two. That's correct. Please pick again, player two. The crisis number one begins. These are the times that try men's these. Let's hear it, player one. Nope. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Yes, player two. Sorry, that's wrong. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Player three? Right. Player three, you pick again, please. The fate of Charles I hath only made these individuals more subtle, not more just. Let's hear it, player one. That is correct. Player one, back to you. Instrument-laden rovers landed on this planet in 2004. It's player two. Right. Player two, back to you for our next song. In A Christmas Carol, the ghost of this dead partner is the first spirit to visit Scrooge. Okay, player two. Nope. Any other takers? Yes, player one. That's right, way to go. You get to pick again, player one. In A Scandal in Bohemia and other early stories, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle gave this physician a wife, Mary Morstan. Player one? That is correct. And you're back into some money. Choose again, player one. Let's go to the Clue Crew for this next clue.
John Tenniel depicted this Lewis Carroll title character in 1865.
Yes, player one. Yep. You get to pick again, player one. The great red spot on this planet is actually a giant storm. Let's hear it, player three. Hey, you're right. Player three, pick a year on this planet is 88 days long. Okay, player one. Yes. We return to you, player 1. In the wake of a recent demotion, this is now the outermost planet. It's player 2. Anyone else? Player 1? No. Any other takers? Let's hear it, player 3. You are correct. Player 3, you pick again, please. The invaders in this H.G. Wells novel are described as having tentacles and a peculiar V-shaped mouth. Okay, player 3. Good. You again, player 3. It's the Daily Double. You are in the lead right now. How much are you going to wager, player 3? All right, here's your clue. Ivan Petrovich Voynitsky is the title character of this 1899 Chekhov play. You have maintained your lead. Way to go. Player 3, back to you. No man was a warmer wisher for reconciliation than myself before the fatal 19th of this month, 1775. Yes, player 3. Right. Please pick again, player 3. Tony Stewart lives life in the fast lane as one of the big names in this type of auto racing. It's player 2. No. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Okay, player 1. Good for you. Select again. In 2004, she became the first soccer player to carry the U.S. flag for the Olympic closing ceremonies. Let's hear it, player 1. No, sorry. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Player 3? No. Anyone else? It's player 2. That's correct. Player 2, back to you for our next... In the comics, Jimmy Olsen was this hero's cub reporter pal. Yes, player 1. You got it. Choose again, player 1. A book by former President Jimmy Carter compared Israel's treatment of Palestinians to this policy of white South Africa. Player 1? No, that's not right. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? It's player 2. Sorry. Anyone else? Okay, player 3. Yeah, good. Player 3, back to you. From 1957 to 1971, Jimmy Hoffa was the president of this labor union. Let's hear it, player 3. No, sorry. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Yes, player 1. Nope, Sorry. Any other takers? Let's hear it. Player 2. That's it. We return to you, Player 2. The Jimmy was a popular SUV from this American automaker. Yes, Player 2. Ooh, sorry. That's incorrect. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? It's Player 1. Sorry. Anyone else? Okay, Player 3. Yes. You get to pick again, Player 3. He's Jerry Lee Lewis's famous evangelist cousin. Player 3? No.
Oh.
Any other takers? Let's hear it, Player 1. No, that's not right. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Yes, Player 2. Good. Choose again, Player 2. Heterohelix is the English variety of this climbing plant. It's Player 2. Right you are. Player 2. Here's Kelly from our Clue Crew with the clue.
In monozygotic, or this type of twins, the genetic makeup of each twin is exactly the same.
Player 2. Right. Select again. Roger that, Houston. The rocket engines have reached this point of firing to life. Okay, Player 2. Ah, good. You've got some money again. Player 2, back to you. It's a list of places to be visited on a journey. Player 2. That's right. Way to go. Please pick again, Player 2. The male of this wild goat of the Alps has backward curving horns that may be as long as it is tall. Yes, Player 2. No. Anyone else? Okay, Player 3. That's it. Player 3. Pick again. In The Rights of Man in 1791, Paine wrote, "The cause of the rebellion in this country is that of the whole world." Let's hear it, Player 1. You are correct. And now the $1,000 clue. This basic document is the property of a nation and not of those who exercise the government. It's Player 2. Sorry, that's wrong. Any other takers? Yes, Player 3. No. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? It's Player 1. Correct. Player 2 will select first in Double Jeopardy right after this.
Now it's time for correct order. Put the list in the correct order by pressing the corresponding buttons on the Wii Remote. Put these letters in order by position on a standard keyboard, from left to right. You're the crowd favorite Player 2. Good job! Congratulations! You now have access to this prize.
Player 2. You're in last place. What'll it be? Okay, let's get back into this. Player 2, you make the next selection as 12:30. Young girls are coming to the canyon. And California Dreamin'. Player 1? Right. Good. Back on the plus side. You again, player 1. Brother Love's Traveling Salvation Show. And Sweet Caroline. Let's hear it, player 3. Right. Select again. The name of this type of poem is from the Japanese for stanza. Okay, player 2. Good. Player 2, pick again. Undercover cop Arnold Schwarzenegger taught it in a 1990 film. Player 1? Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Yes, player 3. Sorry, that's wrong. Anyone else? Okay, player 2. Yes. Hey, you're on the plus side. Player 2, back to you. Marcus Junius Brutus et al., 44 BC. Let's hear it, player 1. No, sorry. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? It's player 3. No, that's not right. Any other takers? Yes, player 2. That's correct. Choose again, player 2. James Earl Ray, 1968. It's player 1. Correct. Player 1, back to you. Natvaram Godse, 1948. Let's hear it, player 1. That is correct. Great, you're back into it now. Please pick again. Leon Czolgosz, 1901. Okay, player 1. That's not it. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Player 3? Nope. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Okay, player 2. Yes. You again, player 2. Answer. The first of the 2 daily doubles. You're in second place, so what is your wager going to be? Decide on your wager, player 2. Answer. Yigal Amir, 1995. The lead is also yours. We return to you, player 2. This pigment in blood transports oxygen. It's player 2. Yes. Player 2, you pick again, please. In 1948, she had one line in Love Happy, the last Marx Brothers movie. Let's hear it, player 1. That is correct. You get to pick again, player 1. A student at Sandhurst, he later served in British military intelligence before creating his British super spy. Yes, player 1. Nope. Sorry. Any other takers? Player 3? Good for you. Player 3, back to you. What would you say? And crash into me. Okay, Player 3. No, sorry. Anyone else? It's Player 1. Nope. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Yes, Player 2. You got it. We return to you, Player 2. This author of Starship Troopers was a graduate of the U.S. Naval Academy. Let's hear it, Player 2. That's correct. You get to pick again, Player 2. Microscopic shaggy hairs called villi line the walls of this digestive organ. Player 3? Ooh, sorry. That's incorrect. Anyone else? It's Player 1. Sorry, that's wrong. Any other takers? Player 2. Hey, you're right. Player 2, back to... In the arm, the name of this muscle precedes brachii. In the leg, femoris. Okay, Player 2. Yep. Select again. The human brain has billions of connections across these gaps between neurons. Yes, Player 3. Good. Choose again, Player 3. Sometimes caused by tooth grinding, the disorder known by these 3 letters can lead to a clicking jaw. Let's hear it, Player 1. Nope. Sorry. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Yes, Player 2. Sorry. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Okay, Player 3. That's it. Please pick again, Player 3. Forget DiMaggio and Berra. The secret to the Yankees' 11 pennants from 1947 to 1960 was Lucy Monroe's singing of this. Player 1? No, sorry. Any other takers? Let's hear it, Player 2. Hey, you're right. You again, Player 2. See Marion Monroe train as a child psychologist and co-write the book starring this unexciting boy-girl pair. It's Player 2. You are correct. Player 2. Pick again. Answer, the second daily double. And you're in the lead now. What are you going to wager? Here is your clue. A medical aphorism, primum non nocere, is translated as, first of all, do know this. That puts you even further ahead. Player 2, you pick again. This Arabic salutation, often followed by alaikum, means peace. Let's hear it, Player 3. You got it. Player 3, pick again. Here's Kelly to start us off.
Horses are put through precise maneuvers in this, a French word for training.
It's Player 1. That's not it. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Player 2. No. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Okay, player 3. Right you are. Player 3, back to you for our next selection. Lew Wallace served as a major general in this war before penning Ben-Hur. Yes, player 3. Right. Select again. Edward Gibbon was a captain in the Hampshire Grenadiers before writing The Decline and Fall of this empire. Okay, player 1. Nope. Anyone else? Player 2. Good. Player 2. You Saturday Night Special and woo! Free bird. Yes, player 1. Sorry, that's wrong. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Let's hear it, player 2. Correct. We return to you, player 2. This Grecian fought at Salamis and Marathon. His 70 plays include The Oresteia and Prometheus Bound. It's player 1. That's correct. Player 1, back to you. 1940s singing star Vaughn Monroe had a rich voice in this middle male range, hence the nickname Old Leather Tonsils. Okay, player 1. Nope. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? It's player 3. Yes. Please pick again, player 3. In 1912, Harriet Monroe launched the magazine simply called This. It soon published T.S. Eliot and Ezra Pound. Let's hear it, player 3. Right. And the last clue for $2,000. Harry Truman and 25 or 6 to 4. Player 2. No, sorry. Any other takers? Yes, player 1. Yeah, good. Only 2 of you will be going on to Final Jeopardy. Sorry, player 1.
Now it's time for Point to Answer. Point to the correct answer with the Wii remote and press the A button. Point to the island that was Napoleon Bonaparte's birthplace. Here's how everyone did.
Now, Final Jeopardy coming right up right now with this category. 19th century inventions. What are you going to wager? Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. Now it's time for the final Jeopardy clue, and here it is. One description of it said, its spokes look like cobwebs. They're after the fashion of those on the newest bicycles. Did you come up with the correct response? And that will cost you. What did you put as your response? How much do you add to your total with that correct response? Congratulations to you, player 3. So long, everybody.